Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Great League and let's try out kind of a throwback team here featuring the Galarian Stunfisk and a Pelipper with the Mantine. So double flyer in the back. We do have to switch out of this situation. We are going to go into our Pelipper versus this Annihilate. They decided to stay in and throw a move. Ends up being the Ice Punch. Okay, Annihilate running the Ice Punch. Good to know. They switch out into, what was that, a Bastiodon? So Bastiodon does the reveal. At least we get it out of the way here. We are going to be able to fight back with 2 Weather Balls. So we do get this. Oh, we tried to get to the third one. Unfortunately, couldn't get to it. We do get this Bastiodon into the yellow already. We're going to come back in with our Stunfisk here, as the Mantine would have no chance at that Bastiodon. They decided to throw their energy. Flamethrower goes through. It does some good damage, but you're going to farm up to 100. Throw this Earthquake here. This is going to take out the Bastiodon or get the shield. They do decide to let it go. And then our opponent here does reveal Annihilate again. We're going to swap out into the Mantine. They swap out as well into the Dugong. So Dugong versus the Mantine here. This is kind of neutral. It's kind of depending on who's going to invest the shields. We do get the Aero Ace to go through first. So we do get that damage to register. Here we're going to apply another Aero Ace. They're deciding to save their shields. And at this point, we need to think about where we want to use this last shield. We decided to use this shield here because we want this Mantine as healthy as possible for a potential Annihilate to the back, because eventually we're going to switch out of this matchup because we did use enough time. You can see right there, switch clock is already up. We're going to go for this Aero Ace here, trying to get this last shield. Unable to get that last shield, but we are able to catch a move from this Dugong. Ends up being the drill run. Okay, that's a little bit better for us, as this Annihilate gets less farm. We go for the Rock Slide, they go for the shield. So that was our winning condition. Our opponent decided to shield their Annihilate, trying to power through this Mantine. We do get the Aero Ace to take out the Annihilate, and we are able to fast move down their last Pokemon. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with a double flyer in the back. Especially, we had like 2 hard counters from the lead and the switch. Next game, let's see what we find. We got the Shadow Girafarig versus our Stunfisk. They switch out into the Azumarill. Okay. Azumarill's kind of decent against our team. We're going to have to throw a move here to chip away at this Azumarill health. We go for the Earthquake, gets the Earthquake to go through. We get it into the yellow. We're going to switch out into the Mantine here. The Mantine is a little bit more bulkier than the Pelipper, so this Aero Ace takes it into the red. We're going to be able to tank whatever move they decide to throw. Ends up being the Play Rough. So they've revealed the Play Rough and Ice Beam, I believe. So we're going to try to farm down. Unfortunately, we aren't able to farm down. They throw the Play Rough. We are barely able to survive it. That allows us to get to this Aero Ace right here. We only had 1 move to throw. We're going to go into our Stunfisk right here. We know that they are going to try to spam Psychic Fangs. They probably are running Psychic Fang and Thunderbolt. We don't know the second move yet, but most likely Psychic Fang. 1 Psychic Fang goes shielded so that we can keep this Stunfisk as healthy as possible. As you can see, we needed that health. We needed that extra health to get to this Earthquake. Take out the Girafarig. Now we're going to switch out and hope for the best, and we are going to have a favorable matchup. That Pelipper versus the Shadow Glider is no match, especially since we have a shield. So GG's to our opponent. The key right there was shielding the non-effective Psychic Fang, because we needed all that health on our Stunfisk to wiggle out of that Girafarig. So we got the Annihilate lead again. We're going to switch out into the Pelipper. They delay the switch. They bank a move, switch out into the Feraligatr. Here we're going to go for the Weather Ball bait. They don't fall for it. So nice call by my opponent. Here we're going to have to shield this because potential KO, and we need to try to figure a way how to get rid of this Feraligatr, because we definitely don't want the Annihilate onto our Stunfisk. So we're just going to double shield here. We do get the Wing Attack to go through, so it's going to get KO'd. And now we have 0 shields versus their 2 shields. However, we did flip the switch. Our opponent does go into their Skarmory. Skarmory here is going to be able to withstand all these attacks, but this Weather Ball here potentially would have gotten it into the yellow. They decided to invest the first shield. We're going to throw another Weather Ball immediately, get it into the yellow. Go into our Stunfisk. They swap out into the Annihilate. We have the Mantine for this. And let's see what moveset they're running. Shadow Ball is revealed. We're going to make sure we throw on great timing right before they potentially get to another move. We're going to go and get shielded, unfortunately. So they decided to try to go for the Shadow Ball, but we are able to get to this Aero Ace very quickly. And just like that, we are able to win the game. So GG's to our opponent. That Night Slash, if they had it, would have been close to taking us out, but I don't think we would have been taken out with a potential Night Slash if they had Night Slash on their Annihilator. Not exactly sure what their second move was, but against that Mantine at that health, I think we should have been okay. Here we got a favorable lead. We got the Stunfisk versus the Toxapex. They switch out into the Umbreon. Umbreon, we don't really have a good answer for, so we have to take this down by committee. Tank the Foul Play first, but then we're going to throw our own Earthquake towards this Umbreon. Umbreon here does tank the Earthquake. Even Earthquake goes through, it is still into the green, so this is a really bulky one. We're going to go into our Mantine to soak up one of the moves eventually. We're going to go for this Water Pulse here, as we think we're only going to be able to get to 2 moves anyways. We have to tank this move. It ends up being the Foul Play. Sorry, the Last Resort. Okay, they actually go for a Last Resort move. We're going to go for an Aero Ace here to take out this Umbreon or get the shield. They decided to let it go. We still are going to maintain alignment here. We anticipate the Toxapex. Toxapex does decide to come back in. Aero Ace gets fired away. We can chip away at this Toxapex. They are able to farm us down, but that's okay because this Stunfisk here has a favorable matchup. We can take this Brine easily. This Brine takes us into the yellow though, and we're going to keep farming up. We're going to make sure we throw in good timing. They try to catch a move, and they reveal that they have the Superior in the back. Superior here still has a chance to beat this Pelipper. They decide to throw in a Leaf Tornado. Leaf Tornado looking for an opportunity to debuff our attack. Doesn't get procced, so we're going to keep on spamming these Weather Balls. They decide to throw another Leaf Tornado. We are avoiding the debuff, so we have a little bit of luck on our side. Going for another Weather Ball here because we need to chip away. We do get the last shield, and then our opponent does decide to throw another move. That ensures that we're going to be able to win this game because we just throw this next move on good timing. They try to catch a move, but unfortunately we were aware of that. We're going to switch out immediately into the Stunfisk, throw this Earthquake, take out the Toxapex from that health. And then at this health here, we can reach this rock Slide, or we already have a move on our Pelipper, so we were going to win that game. GG's to our opponent right there. Able to win that game and finish in good fashion. All right, let's see if we can end off on a good note. The double flyers in the back coming in handy. We are seeing quite a bit of grass types and fighters right now. Ooh, a Great League Giratina. Only way to get this is through trades, and they are able to use this here. We decide to shield it after switching out. They go for the Shadow Ball. Our opponent here is staying in. We're going to go for this Weather Ball bait. Let's see if we can get a shield. We do get the shield, which is great. And our opponent here is going to be throwing another move. We have to shield here to have any chance because we think that they don't want to see any flyer in the back. They go for the Ominous Wind bait. No boost, so that's great for us. They go for the Weather Ball bait. They don't shield it, but we are able to get to another Weather Ball. This is going to get the KO, or it's going to get the shield. They decide to let it go, and they actually have a fire type in the back. That is not great news for them because we're going to be able to get that last shield anyways. Trying to get to another Weather Ball, that would have been key, but fortunately we do have another water type in the back. Let's see if they're running Brave Bird. No Brave Bird. Fly is revealed, and we know that they're going to try to get to another Fly, so we're going to clip their energy here by going for a Weather Ball right before they get to it. And fortunately for us, we do have the counter for this Wigglytuff with our Stunfisk. So GG's to our opponent. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.